welcome to the channel. I am Tyler Fikes. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. If you're not new to the channel, you might recognize this bike and you might notice a few things look a little different. So today, I just want to go over everything that I have done to the bike since the last upload, as I have done a few modifications without making videos on it. And two, this kind of completes the build series of this bike. This is where this bike is going to stay. I do have one more part on the way. I ordered it about 2 months ago, but it's on back order and it's still being shipped here from Idaho. It's a Fastway linkage guard, and I think that could make for a good instructional video because it's applicable not just to a Husky, it's applicable to any bike with linkage that they make linkage guards for. I have one on my KTM, and I will soon enough have one on this bike as well. So if you want to see how to install that, stick around. That will be the next video that this bike is in on the channel. Aside from that, if you're new to the channel, this is my 2017 FE501 Husqvarna, and as you can see, it is not in stock configuration. So if you want to see everything that's done to the bike, I will have a playlist linked down below. The first video shows how I got the bike, and then there's like 6 or 7 other videos showing everything I've done to it, and this video will be on that playlist as well. So aside from what had been done prior to this video, I'm not going to really get into details, but what I have done since the last video, I'm just going to give you guys a quick once-over and kind of finish off the build of the bike. Like I said, there will be that one more video on the linkage guard, but that's going to be applicable to all bikes. So I figured I could make this video today. It got its first oil change today. I do mine every 500 miles, change the filter, drain all the oil, and fill it back up. So got some maintenance work done on the bike today and figured I'd make a quick video just kind of recapping the new parts that have been thrown on the bike since the last upload. So as you can see, it is nice and loud. So we're gonna go ahead and turn it off for a second so you can hopefully hear me talk. So a few things that I got done on the bike since the last video was from CMT Composite. So they're a company over in Europe. It did take a while to get, but once they got here, these products looked awesome and they fit perfectly, almost perfectly, to the bike. Once they're on, they're definitely a little hard to get on just because of how snug of a fit they are, but once you get it on, it looks good. So I really like the look of the black tank instead of that plastic clear-ish one that comes on the stock 2017 and 18 and 19, I think. And in 2020, they started doing a black tank. I think that looks much better. I would like to get that black somehow, but not 100% sure on that. That's an aftermarket tank, so they do not make covers for that. Back to the Husky, because that is what today's video is on. As I mentioned, got the carbon fiber tank cover. It's actually 3 separate pieces, one on each side and then one up top. And you can see it covers the whole thing pretty well. It doesn't tuck all the way 100% around, and I think that's just because of issues with getting too close to hot stuff. But aside from getting the beautiful tank guard installed, I got frame guards as well as swing arm guards. Now, I would not recommend these swing arm guards for off-road use. For supermoto use, absolutely, they look beautiful. For off-road, they are extremely hard to get on and off. You actually have to take your slide guide off to get this on, and then it bolts on through there. Also, if you want to run a bulletproof design tab guard, you're gonna have to modify the back of this. I cut the whole back off so it's flush back there and was able to mount it on top of these, but in stock configuration, that will not mount on top of this because this covers those tabs as well. So I wanted to keep it just for the looks. I'm a big fan of it, so made it work. So just those few things alone made the bike look absolutely amazing. Looked like a whole new bike almost. Really just cleaned the bike up, took it from a kind of stockish metal look back there and the clear tank plastics that I did not really like to all carbon fiber, which matches my carbon fiber tip on the FMF pipe and my carbon fiber E-line skid plate. Now, these are not as thick as this E-line is, but this E-line is designed for like crash, impact, protection, sliding rocks on it, stuff like that. These, I do think, were made with a little bit more of the intent to look good. And that is why I put them on my street bike, because I'm not gonna be slamming this on rocks and it's gonna be able to look good for a long time to come. So aside from carbon fiber cleaning it up, I got a couple more stickers. Everybody loves stickers from Rockstar and FMF. So we got the Rockstar and FMF up on the front as if this was some factory edition bike, which it is not. It was just a normal FE501. It was actually the first FE501 in California, but if you want to hear more about that, go check out the first video linked down below. Got another Rockstar sticker up here. I think that front came out really clean, and then the handlebar, I kind of just went to town covering them up, and I really like this look. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it, but I like the look. You know, we got a ton of FMF, E-Line, Rockstar, Mojo Motorsports, Bulletproof Designs, which I have on the bike in a couple spots, Brembo, which I have Brembo brakes on this, and I think it just kind of made the bike look a little more one-off, which I like, and kind of tied in the handguards to the rest of the bike, because the rest of the bike is pretty busy and the handguards were just plain white. So I really like the look of crowded stickers up top, not too crowded like overlapping, but filling in the space nicely. So now mentioning the Bulletproof Designs, I also got their sticker down here. And if you can't tell, I got the blue radiator guards. So that's what you're looking at right there. Definitely another touch that really ties the bike in. They look a lot nicer and definitely offer a lot more protection than the stock ones would. And then coming down here, just to tie in with the blue hub, I got the Bulletproof Designs lug guards on both right and left side. I did not go with the whole entire disc brake guard, just because this is the Supermoto disc. Definitely it's a big, much bigger than stock disc, and the guard would only come out to like here, and I thought that would look kind of silly. So for that reason, I just did the lugs. Thinking about doing it back here, but I decided to hold off on it, just not 100% sure yet. And for anybody wondering, this zip tie will be coming off. I just need to get a self-tapping screw, and right here, the bike already has a hole in it for this exact purpose. And these mount up just like that. So they take 2 bolts under your brake line guide, and then the one self-tapping screw in the bottom. So I just need to get a self-tapping screw, and then that will be done and the zip tie will come off. Coming to this side of the bike, we already kind of took a look at it, but I got the TM Designs slide and guide for the chain, as well as, I'm not sure the actual name, but this part back here, basically just the chain guide. I don't know if there's any other name for it than the chain guide, but it is a chain guide, and that's the sliding guide. That's what I've always called it. And so with those products, they claim to be 40 grams lighter than stock, which I'm never gonna notice 40 grams. However, they also claim to have a lower friction coefficient. So it claims that the chain slides better along these plastics rather than the stock ones. And, you know, I didn't really believe it that much, but after having put them on and lubing up the chain, I took it for a ride, and all of a sudden third gear felt like second gear with the amount of torque it had. And I kid you not, it pulled a lot harder. Like, I definitely noticed the difference. Here's a little close-up action of the blue radiator guards. They really pop in the sunlight. And then all the carbon fiber really just ties together and looks beautiful. Cleans up super nicely too if you ever get anything on it. With Back to Black, that plastic cleaner, you put that on there and this stuff looks great afterwards. So that is gonna do it for today's video. If you guys like the bike and wanna see more of it, make sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button. Thank you guys very much for watching, and until next time, see you later.